guys!
Good morning from Singapore.
Today we're doing a food tour, a Singapore food tour.
Yeah.
We're gonna taste so much different food today from so many different influences,
Cultures.
yeah. It's gonna be delicious. We just got chicken rice from Tian.
Here in the Maxwell Food Center.
This place is particularly interesting because Gordon Ramsay toured Singapore in 2013 to challenge all the local chefs in Singaporean dishes. One of the places where he lost the competition was with this chicken rice, and the winner of the competition was Tian chicken rice here in this food court. In general, this is just a rice dish that comes with boiled chicken and some sesame and soy sauce on top of it. Then it's served with spicy sambal, and it's supposed to be one of the national dishes here in Singapore.
Everything we're trying today are dishes that are suggested by the locals here.
Oh my god. Some could argue that this dish is so simple, but the tenderness of the chicken and the flavorness of the juice that they put on top, it's like a broth with soy and sesame oil.
Generally, it thrives on the actual rice. That's what makes a good chicken rice. They say you have to have this if you come to Singapore, and this is eaten everywhere by everyone in Singapore. This is really good. So we're traveling from China to Malaysia now because we are on our Grab. They don't have Uber in Singapore anymore.
Southeast Asia anymore.
Yeah, now it's Grab. We learned that when we arrived in the airport, which was a total inconvenience. We're going to a restaurant called Padi, and it is the Malaysian cuisine.
You see, Singapore was actually a small Malay village, a fishing village.
Fishing village, yeah.
Where there was a sultan in Johor, which
Yes.
is in Malaysia. And the British made a deal with them. Say that we will come in and then we will set up here, and they probably pay them money. This area is a lot of Muslim.
Okay.
You see there's Turkish and all that. You see all this
Yeah, I
all
see
with
that.
the tudong. So you may not find very much pork around here.
Yeah.
I can't get beer here?
You should be able to get beer,
Oh,
yes.
okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Thank
but-
you so much.
So we thought that the Malays were only from Malaysia, but apparently Malay is like a race of people. They are the people who used to be here before Singapore became Singapore. They are still here.
So they're
but
like
today,
they're like the Aboriginals of Australia, right?
you can say that. It is nasi randing.
Ambeng.
Ambeng,
Nasi.
nasi ambeng time. A dish that has been eaten by the Malay people since ever, we were explained, and usually it's served on a big tray, on a plate. It's a very common dish to eat when you have a festival or something special to celebrate.
And surely enough, no beer here because it is against the rules. I love the contrast of this whole area here because you have, well, again, the modern in the backdrop, and then these low buildings here that just ooze of Arabic architecture.
We have dried fish, we have tofu sambal, we have something that I forgot. We have beef rendang and a fresh sambal with beans and long green beans as well.
And we have to eat with our fingers because that's what you do here. I hate eating with my fingers. It's absolutely the worst.
Don't.
Oh my god. Oh, this is fish skin?
Yeah.
I thought it was...
You thought it was suckling pig?
Yeah, because it has this crunchy... yeah. Oh my god, I made it. Oh my god.
This food is so flavorsome. Oh my god. This is beef rendang. And that is also something you eat quite a lot in Indonesia, where we just came from. But this one is some of the better ones that we've had. It's very, very well balanced.
I love the whole concept of mixing all these different kinds of food. It's much better than getting one big plate of rendang, you know?
Yeah, you could probably call this the Malay tapas, right?
Yeah, that's actually a good description. This is really, really good. Amazing.
Prøv lige at spise det langsomt, så jeg kan være med her.
Yeah. What did we do to deserve this? I will be happily surprised if we're gonna get anything better than this today.
So let's try the coconut curry chicken. Oh my god. Oh, it's so good.
Oh, it's spicy.
It's so spicy, but it's in a good way. Holy moly, it's spicy.
More food coming up, guys.
Vai de corações ao alto, nasce a lua e a marcha segue contente. As pedrinhas de basalto, cada lua nem sentem passar a gente.
Estamos em Lisboa. Right here in Singapore, the Portuguese embassy from Thailand has actually given Singapore this beautiful Portuguese tiles. This is like our backyard is basically the Lame Tower. So I have a strong saudades right now.
You miss Lisbon?
Yeah, I do. I love Singapore, but I do miss Lisbon. We haven't been home for 5 weeks or something.
Lisboa, com a saia cor do mar e cada bairro é um noivo que com ela vai casar. Lá vai Lisboa com seu arquinho e balão com canto.
So at EuroAsia, they do Asian European fusion food, which actually makes pretty good sense because Europe has a very big influence in the Asian food anyway. Like the Portuguese who came to Asia, they came to India and they had a great influence both in India and Japan. The first one is the famous pastel de bacalhau. And the pastel de bacalhau we have had many times in Portugal. If they can make it just as good as the Portuguese, I believe that the chef must have been living in Portugal. Oh my god, it's so good. You know, it's much more oily, much more juicy than the one that we get in Portugal. And it comes with a codfish salted pickle. This I'm not sure if I like, but I'm gonna try because I believe that that is what is the Asian infusion of the Portuguese bacalhau.
What I love about this is that it's less fishy, and then with this on top, oh, such a good addition. Even better, I'm on the booze cruise again, and this is a very special cocktail actually, because it represents the Eurasia culture in the sense that they have used all kinds of different ingredients from Holland, Portugal, from England. It's not very strong, but it has a strong culture. Does it make me drunk, you think? No?
Probably small glasses.
Okay.
So we are having devil's curry, which is the one dish that our subscriber recommended us to try. I must say that it looks a bit like cozida portuguesa. It has sausage, it has pork belly, potato and chicken meat. And it's also a dish that the chef took from India, which makes me think that maybe the Portuguese brought this dish to India.
Taste it, taste it, taste it.
It's like bittersweet but spicy. It has like a sour taste, but it has a bit of a bite to it. It's a very special flavor, and you can even taste like it might have been made out of the broth of the chicken.
This is by far the most diverse food tour we've been doing, and we've been doing a lot. It's all over the world, and that is what Singapore is, a tiny country with a giant selection of different food. We've had chicken rice, we've had nasi ambeng,
Nasi pindang, right?
nasi ambeng.
And devil's curry we just had. And then we need laksa and chili crab.
We just took a grab, $7 we spent to eat here at Springleaf Prata place. And this is where you have some of the best roti prata, which is an South Indian specialty that is quite big here in Singapore.
And it is such a shame because I was so looking forward to try some Indian food. Nothing is as bad as it isn't good for nothing. That's it. about to have chili crab. Chili crab is #1 unofficial Singapore national dish.
So even more than the chili rice. Not chili rice, chicken rice.
Chicken rice. According to Wikipedia, yeah, but you never know. I mean, the good thing about Wikipedia is that anybody can write anything they want about anything.
So you know you are getting the best possible information.
We're gonna eat you!
Hi, I'm Sherwin. Shout out to Philippines.
Hey! You're in the vlog! We just ordered an 800 gram chili crab. These crabs are flown in from the other side of the world. So you have live Alaskan king crab, you have live Canadian lobster. So now we're waiting for it and it's gonna be delicious.
And also, our driver just told us that we had to order the fried bun because the sauce of the chili crab is so delicious that you want to dip in your fried bun. And the fun thing is that he said the name is chili crab, but it's not supposed to be very spicy.
How many kilos is this?
2.5 kg.
2.5?
3.5.
3.5.
But that is Alaska king crab. They are much bigger.
Well, I'm not an expert. Thank you. It's like two surgeons about to.
This is the tool.
See?
It's like it's drowning the crab. Help me! Thank you very much, guys.
Yeah, thank you. Shout outs to Stay Classy Vlog. Please like and subscribe.
Exactly, exactly.
About to get very messy. The first thing I have to do is to take the fried bun and test out the sauce.
The source. Oh my god. Honestly, at this point I don't even care about the crab.
Oh my god, it's quite interesting because it's not just like a spicy chili flavor it has. It has so many different flavors, like ginger, chili, like a lot of different spices. And then you just have this very, very, very tender crab meat. This is probably my favorite of what we've had today.
I think what's unique about this dish is that you have this almost like a soup.
It's almost like a stew made out of the crab, really. This is the best food we have had in Singapore.
I don't want to say that because it's just much more different than all the other things. Like what we had in Padi, that was incredible too. The chicken rice was amazing.
This is the best.
Amelia, can you disagree with me?
No.
Sent from heaven? We should get a doggy bag.
Yeah.
I am very close to being completely full.
Me too.
We've had so much food today, but we're not done yet. And it's probably the most Singaporean food can get.
So this is the Roxy Square.
Yeah. I think it's in there, yeah. It's here?
It's there.
Thank you.
It is laksa time. And it's not just the normal Chinese laksa. This one is the katong laksa, which is a more Singaporean inspired Chinese laksa. So this laksa is made from a seafood broth combined with coconut milk. Then it has chili in it and it has some spices as well. And then they use these egg noodles or wheat noodles, I think it is.
I just
actually.
gotta be honest and say I'm not a fan of the smell.
Me neither. It tastes quite good.
It does?
Yeah. There are shrimps in and some seafood and some mushrooms, I think.
I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. But you can get this also with chicken.
I'm not sure if it's still called laksa, but I think it is. Sometimes you get it with like a chicken broth, and you can get chicken and tofu.
This was a disaster, maybe. We were not positive from start to finish.
There's one thing we haven't had.
I must say that our second visit here to Singapore has given me a whole different view on Singapore, because Singapore is so much more than the polished Marina Bay Sands and Louis Vuitton shops. I actually really like it, and like food tour like this today, it's one of the best ways to get that sense of Singapore, because eating local means that you are local places. I'll write that down. Do you miss Marina Bay Sands?
I only miss the club lounge where we had free champagne and food every night.
What about the pool?
I don't miss the pool. Yeah, I miss the pool in the evening up there. That was cool.
So this is the place we wrap it all up, and it's actually recommended by one of you guys. Again, thank you for all your suggestions, and this is actually a bar that has been awarded the best cocktails in the world. I'm having, I can't remember the name, it's too long. Karang Palang blah blah. It's inspired by Singaporean ingredients. Wow.
You like it?
It's art.
I am having this a concrete jungle, as it's called. It's made with pepper leaf with pollen and mint on top, and it's also inspired by Singapore, as it is a concrete jungle but with a lot of greens on top of it. Oh my god, this is so much meat, slightly smoked, very dry, quite fresh as well. I could easily get drunk in these. My wallet probably couldn't, because they are quite expensive, but it is Singapore after all. So it's time to wrap up this amazing food day.
We didn't get the roti prata, but when you come here you should try that out, because it's supposed to be amazing.
Obrigada para ver no vídeo y até logo.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching the video. See you in the next vlog. Ciao, ciao.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Até logo.